Hi, this is Peter from DiveSilver Jewelry. I wanted to take a moment to let you know that I'm going to be sending out videos every week over the coming year to help you better understand the opportunity for DiveSilver in your store, whether it be a gift shop, nautical sea life venue, a dive shop, a beach resort, or anything related to the sea, a lighthouse shop, museum. We have 7 different collections in the DiveSilver collection total. There's nautical, boats, ships, anchors, things like that, shackles. Then there's sea life, exactly what it is, sea life. There's dive jewelry. There is lighthouses. There are lighthouses, pirate jewelry, surf jewelry. Then we have a special line for Dive Heart that we help out disabled divers. So 30% of our sales go directly to disabled divers. So we're happy to help people out where we can. Looking forward into the new year, you're probably doing inventory in your store. Maybe you're starting up for a new year, considering. Maybe you're already into it pretty hot and heavy, since in the Caribbean things maybe started a month or 2 ago, or maybe in Asia. In the videos that I'm going to do, I'm going to give you some ideas and some valuable information about doing business in general, and in doing the DiveSilver line of jewelry. There may be a perception out there that jewelry, diamonds, rubies, sapphires, how am I going to protect it and whatnot. Not the case. Your dive watches and your other equipment, small computers, dive computers and whatnot, are far more expensive than DiveSilver jewelry. DiveSilver jewelry going to cost you between $5 to $25 on the wholesale side, and the $25 is something large. But you could look at $10 to $15, selling everything for $50, $60. We have our display cases. They're a one-stop shop. They have earrings, pendants, rings, chains, bracelets, anklets. Anklets, of course, for dive shops and beach shops are very good, as well as toe rings. The profit margin is excellent. The square footage, if you take a look at, for example, in a dive shop, wetsuit rack is 10 feet long, 3 feet wide, $10,000 minimum purchase. Maybe it's a little less these days, and the profit is you make 70%. It's a must-have in the dive industry. However, a small display this big sitting by the cash register or sitting elsewhere in your shop or store, located properly at a cost of $2,000 full, would be really an excellent investment. Why? That product can turn into $4,000 to $6,500 depending on your market. If you're an average market, you're going to at least 2.5 times your jewelry. Makes it 150% profit. Double what you get in wetsuits. Wetsuit costs $100. Suppose you sold 2 pieces of jewelry for $100. It doesn't take up space, and it's very fast to sell. People on holidays want to use that jewelry. Something people don't think about is quite well-to-do people go diving. Come to your resort. Come back in January, February, March, all tanned out. Beautiful. Him and her, couples, back in their office in Chicago, New York, Detroit, San Francisco, it doesn't really matter. But they can't wear the dive cap from your dive shop. They can't wear the dive shirt in their office on the 30th floor. However, she can wear her dive flag earrings, her diver necklace, her dive flag ring or some sea life ring. He can wear his cufflinks if he'd like, or a dive flag ring or a bracelet or any other nautical sea life ring. Coming back from a trip, people really want to remember. This goes very deep from a marketing perspective and from a sale to your store. I think many people don't really realize that the power of someone coming from Chicago, getting on a plane, going to your dive shop, suppose in Curacao or Aruba or anywhere in the world, it doesn't matter, Thailand. They come back with a really nice tan. They're all smiling, happy, relaxed, feel good. And they're wearing dive jewelry that they bought from your store. They're sitting with their friends, associates, and talking about the trip they just were on and how such a great time they had. And they start talking about the jewelry. It's not them, but the people see the dive jewelry and they go, oh, isn't that diving? And you look so tanned and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Gets into a conversation. Next thing you know, those people have sold a dive trip to your dive shop. The dive flag kind of signals it. The jewelry kind of is a flag, right? It's a marker. It's a useful tool that says, I've been scuba diving, or scuba divers for earrings, or a scuba diver pendant. But something related to the sea and to sea life. Even if they just comment about, oh, that's a really nice piece of nautical jewelry. Where'd you get that? Oh, well, I was at so-and-so's dive resort. Oh, really? Look at, you're all tanned. You must have had a blast. Tell me about it. Sold. Maybe a husband and wife, two husbands, two wives, a group of people put together. Now you've got 4 more people coming to your resort. It is very deep rooted. Now that's marketing material. Powerful marketing material you made a profit on, first of all, selling the jewelry, but that jewelry is out literally advertising your business. It's very powerful. You need to consider this. In the big picture, you've got books and shirts and hats and all this cool stuff, sunglasses, a lot of accessories. But last year, in 2015, in all the gift shops, dive shop is a gift shop of sorts. When you get to the shirts and the books and the hats and all the accessories, you've got a gift section in the store. If you don't, I would suggest you do, because it's a nice cash cow. There's nothing like earning an extra $1,000 a month profit on average throughout the year. You can do that easily with DiveSilver. That takes, we're talking about real estate in a store. You have real estate in a store. Every square foot is a value to you. If you have a value that turns 1 square foot, generates, suppose you turn a display 4 times in a year. Well, that's $24,000. The cost to you is $8,000. That's $16,000 profit. Not bad. And that's kind of, how do we call that? That's impulse buying. Mostly men are coming, I'm not saying women don't. There's a lot of women divers, but the heavier percentage are men driven to the diving. And their wives come along, and many wives love to dive. Many women love to dive. There's a lot of diver women, but the proportion is a little bit on the male-weighted side. Women are coming along. They'll buy the jewelry if they're waiting for their husband to do a purchase. But if they're diving, that's even better for you. They'll buy more jewelry. I know. I've done this with a lot of stores. The people who have hung it out are making money. And we know sterling silver went high, but it's way back down, and the pricing is excellent now. You can really make some great money with it. Really is a small investment in the big picture of a dive shop. Easy to manage. You get a woman in there. You don't have to have a woman, but women are better when it comes to managing jewelry, or they're more aware of it. But you need to manage it. When it goes down, you reorder it. We also have an exchange program. You buy something, after a while, if it doesn't sell, trade it out. Get more of what works. Keep your case full of what works. That's it's minor. And here it is, January, and that's an inventory concern, aren't we? Isn't it important to pay attention to our inventory, the thing that brings the income? I had one gentleman, and I told him all about this exchange, that at the DEMA show, he bought a full display, and he bought a ring display and a toe ring display, and he spent quite a bit of money. And he said, I called him after 60 days. He says, oh yeah, this is selling really great. And then 90 days passed, oh, it's selling good. And then 6 months passed, and well, it's not selling that well. And I'm like, well, what happened? And he didn't really tell me. I didn't find out until I pushed hard at a show in DEMA a year and a half later. And he revealed to me that, oh, the display is half full and the stuff on the display doesn't sell. But the other half sold like crazy. So from a smart business perspective, send DiveSilver back the things that don't work. It's a win-win situation. Why would I want you, or why would you want to buy something and have it sitting there not making money for you? You want your purchases to turn 30, 60, 90 days. You want it to turn 4, 5, 6 times in a year. Then you can put that online. It's mindless money. I mean, every day I get orders from around the world, $300, $500 a day retail. And my price is very high online because I use our websites, because we're wholesalers, we use them as marketing tools for yourself, so people will buy from you. Our price is really high, and shipping on top of that. But some people still click and buy. They see something, they want it now, they buy it. But we have all the images for you. You get, whoever is uploading on your website, take 100 designs, put them up there. It's cash cow. In your slow season, you're still earning. Get an email list. We'll make emails for you with DiveSilver for free. You just need to buy some jewelry. We can partner with you and make you have more money in your pocket, actually. Every day and every week. I can promise you that. But you have to take action. It's not going to come in, and you can't say, oh, it's too much work and this. I mean, all of making money is work. But a little managed box in front of you instead of a whole back room full of tanks and regulators, and that's a lot of management. It is. But something so simple and small that is a cash cow. Pays for your dinner out at the end of the year. Pay for a couple of trips. Pay for your lights, pay for your gas, who knows, pay for the fuel in your boat. Pay for a trip. Do, please, look closely at this. Go to the DiveSilver website, sign up, get on our list. Let me get you some videos and some information every week. I'll give you some tips. I don't want to take too much of your time, but I will teach you and show you how you can make an extra $16,000 profit in a year if you have a medium-sized store. It really is a no-brainer. It's not that difficult. You just have to pay attention. Like anything that you make money, you have to pay attention. It's not going to just come in the door. You do marketing, advertising, that's an expense. It's not a guaranteed expense. We'll trade out the jewelry. So take a look at your inventory. Take a look at what's working, what's not working. I go into some shops, they have a little basket of shells. Maybe you're making $1, the shells cost you 20 cents, you're making 500% profit, but how many shells do you have to sell to make $24,000? So a box of shells, a box of keychains, and a can opener or a bottle opener or something, or some rubber foam bottle holders that you're selling for $6 aren't gonna make you the money you need to make. They're cute, but why not put a dot, take that 1 square foot, actually display is only 11 inches by 11 inches, but let's give it a square foot. Spins around, 4-sided. Go to the website, take a look. Call Gloria, 1-800-397-8787 in the USA. If you're not in the USA, 302-436-0200 will get you to our specialist team that's outside. She is a master at knowing about our designs, and I will personally help you to set up a store. I've done this many times, and I can help you. Give a call, ask us about the images, blast emails. We can make your job easy. You just need to purchase it. We'll feed you the tools, send you the tools, the display, and we'll check on you once a month and see how we can help. And these videos will keep you up. I watch a lot of videos to keep me focused in the right direction, focused on my business. It's easy to not focus, and I lose money that way. So take a look at our videos once a week. Go to DiveSilver.com. Go to the wholesale login section. Sign up. And we'll start sending you some interesting things. For now, first week in January, this is Peter from DiveSilver Jewelry signing out. Let us know how we can help you, and I'll see you next week. Thank you.